That breaking news out of Algona has the small northern Iowa town in mourning. Algona police officer Kevin Cram is dead. State investigators say 43-year-old Kyle Rickey of Algona is the killer. Rickey was captured just before midnight near the town of Sleepy Eye, Minnesota. That's about 2 hours north of Algona. We have live team coverage starting with KCCI's Ophelia Jacobson. She's been in Algona since last night and is there this afternoon with the latest in the case. Ophelia.
Alex, officials confirmed during that press conference that 33-year-old Algona police officer Kevin Cram was shot and killed in the line of duty Wednesday night. Officials say Cram was the bedrock of the Algona Police Department. Now, the Department of Criminal Investigation says Cram was on patrol in Algona last night and responded to an active arrest warrant for Kyle Rickey around 7:53 p.m. Cram found Rickey outside a home on South Minnesota Street near the fairgrounds. The officer told Rickey he was being arrested. When Rickey heard that, he shot Cram. Cram was then taken to the Algona hospital where he was pronounced dead. Officials say Rickey then fled Kossuth County. He was found near Sleepy Eye, Minnesota, 100 miles north of Algona, just before midnight. He is being held in the Brown County Jail in Minnesota. He's been charged with first-degree murder and will be extradited at a later date. Officials say Cram was murdered by a coward.
Algona police officer Kevin Cram died because he answered the call to serve. Algona police officer Kevin Cram died because he chose to be a beacon of light. Algona police officer Kevin Cram died because he was willing to stand in the gap between good and evil. Algona police officer Kevin Graham died a hero.
And obviously a very emotional press conference this morning. Officials from various departments visibly tearing up, just talking about how incredible of a man and an officer Cram was. I'll have more on his dedication to law enforcement later on in the show. Live in Algona, Ophelia Jacobson, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
And people in Algona were told to stay indoors and lock their doors last night as authorities spent 4 hours searching for the shooter. KCCI's Alyssa Gomez continues our team coverage live in Algona, where people are shaken by this tragedy.
Shocked and devastated. That's just some of the emotions we've heard from the community today as they process losing one of their very own. It was a long and restless night for the community in Algona as they were told to remain inside and lock their doors. People anxiously awaited for an all clear. Those feelings continued into the morning today as they waited to hear the condition of the officer. Now they're trying to work through the emotions of losing one of their very own.
The location of this donut shop is only about a couple blocks away from where all the action is. So we were with the unknown. It's kind of scary, and especially in a small community like this, you don't ever expect something like this happen.
It'll be solemn. It'll be quiet. I know a lot of people are going to be affected by it, and we know of him. We've had him here at the dealership here at Chemna Auto Center, and I know him personally through acquaintances, and he's going to be missed.
Everybody we've talked to today had nothing but kind things to say about Officer Cram. Chemna Auto is already working on setting up a fundraiser that all proceeds will go to Cram's family. You'll be able to find those donation boxes at Chemna Auto dealerships here in Algona and also in Fort Dodge. In Algona, Alyssa Gomez, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Officer Kevin Cram was a 10-year veteran of law enforcement. He first worked as a member of the Norris Springs Police Department, and he worked as a member of the Algona Police Department since 2015. We've learned the suspect, Kyle Rickey, had been in court just hours before this shooting as a part of a harassment case from last month. A criminal complaint shows Rickey's ex told law enforcement he sent her dozens of text messages and tried calling her repeatedly within a 2-hour span on August 23rd. Officers say Rickey was asked to stop. and told he could face charges if he didn't. 4 days later, the woman reported Ricky had sent her more texts and emails. He was arrested and charged for third-degree harassment. Records show Ricky bonded out of the Kossuth County Jail on August 29th. He was in court yesterday with a trial for those charges scheduled for early November.